I'm not a lesbian and I'm turned on. Okay? Let me just be really clear about that. Hi, my name is Monique Ruffin and this is Generation Sex, where we talk about all things sexual, sensual, and hot. Today's topic, sex, beauty, and fitness. And my guests are Ainsley Faust, Diana Newton, and Wendy Ida. Welcome, ladies. I'm so happy you're here with me. Yay!
Thanks for inviting us.
Yes. So I really wanted to discuss today how our fitness practices and our beliefs about beauty impact our sexuality. My sexuality is something I have to really work on. When I didn't have to work on it as much as I did when I was 30, so I know that you're married. So tell me what it's like for you, Diana.
Because I'm a Pilates instructor and I've been a fitness instructor for 10 years already. Right, okay. If I don't get my workout in, I have so much anxious energy that he'll be like, let's do it. And I'll be like, but I have a to-do list.
Right.
And I can't shut my brain down and get into that moment with him because physically, because when I don't get to exercise, my energy is just it's too contained or too.
I totally get it.
And I find that with all my clients, because I have clients of all ages, know, in their early 20s up to their 60s. Yeah. Right. And they'll come into the studio and they'll be like, oh, I just feel like trash today. I haven't got my workout in. And it's so directly related with your fitness level to how you're feeling about yourself, mentally and physically. And that's impacting how much they're having sex or how comfortable they are with their body or how much they're enjoying sex.
Right. Let's face it, sex is a general part of our regular healthy lifestyle. Right. Just like we eat and sleep.
Right.
It's a necessary component. It's how we communicate and connect.
Right. So Ainsley, I wanted to hear you talk a little bit about menopause and what that means as far as fitness and sexuality and how that has been for you.
I've been practicing yoga all my life since I was 15 and I'm 55 now. It's spiritual, it's mental, it's physical, and it's the greatest joy is when I'm in yoga class. Things that I wasn't prepared for, like the drop in the libido. I don't have sex. So I've been celibate for most of my adult life, not really by choice. The other changes I wasn't prepared for was the dryness in the vagina and that it shrinks, especially if you're not having active sex.
Okay, so you're saying that if
that was a shock. Right.
So,
no one told me this.
If you're not using your vagina, it dries up, is what you're saying.
Use it or lose it.
That's absolutely true.
It shuts down business.
What are you saying about that, Wendy?
Well, sex keeps you alive longer. As we age, we lose vital chemicals and fluids. There's exercises that you can do.
So
you
tell me, that's
strong.
what I want to know. What kind of? So here's one of the things that I do. I do Kegels all the time.
We can do Kegels right here.
Right, we can. That's right. Can you squeeze it?
The whole time.
Okay, right.
Oh, no, you don't even know.
Right. So let's turn the corner a little bit. This idea of beauty. We live in a culture that really says that beauty looks a certain way. Ugh. So how do we buy into our own beauty?
Well, I think for me, particularly because I've had weight fluctuations all my life, so I've been very attractive and invisible. And I think I felt that somewhat with aging too. With the libido dropping, it was a huge relief. It was like getting out of prison for me because I wasn't always longing and focused on this other person. I'm very content. I've even tried to get myself to have a crush going or something. I don't care.
You lost your libido, but you gained yourself, it seems. I
really did.
This yoga practice.
But my yoga practice I've always had.
I think what's nice about Ainsley is that she's fine with herself.
And what about you, Diana? What's your little thing that makes you feel hot?
If I get a sassy haircut.
Right.
That's part of
it makes you feel sexy and beautiful.
Something a little bit edgy or something will pump me up, even more into the sporty and less away from the beauty.
The message really is, how do we embody who we are as early as possible? That I'm exercising because it makes me feel good. I'm doing this because I love it. And it gave me a new sense of power. That didn't exist for me when I was in my 20s, for exercise, for beauty, or for sexuality. And so what do you ladies, what do you think about that? How is that for you?
I'm in better shape now than when I was in my youth. The good thing right now is that my head is in the right space. Because let's face it, the most erotic organ on our body
is our clitoris.
No! You wish! No, it's all about here, baby. The good thing is I feel good in my head about who I am, and I feel sexy.
Right, and when you were in your 20s, you did not, and now you do. And that is beautiful.
Yeah.
And guess what? It shows up physically because you are stunning. I am very happy that we have been able to come here together today to talk about the process, the spectrum of sexuality, beauty, and fitness, and how they all work together. Thank you so much for being my guest today. So that's it for today for Generation Sex. Thank you. Bye-bye.